Absolutely.
Josh looks a little bloodied around the nose. I'm not sure he got hit with. I didn't see any shots land from Breazeale, but his nose is a little bloody. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, you're right. And Breazeale, in the last minute of this 6th round, on the front foot a little bit.
That could give Breazeale a bit of a boost, seeing a bit of damage to Joshua's face there.
Well, this is maybe the time when Joshua can catch him coming forward with that big right hand or the left hook. Get the job done, because this could become heavy weather. The temperature in here tonight is really hot. Terrific shot again from Joshua.
And Breazeale has just soaked it up.
I'd like to see a little bit more punch variety from Joshua. He's throwing similar punches. You know, the 1-2 left hook, the left hook right hand. I'd like to see him sort of vary it with the left hand, maybe left hook, left uppercut. Do some different things in there.
A little bit of chit-chat as the bell went there.
Breazeale's the perfect opponent to practice stuff on. He really is. You can really go out there. He can do what he likes out there. So give me some different looks. Play with a guy.
Well, it's a fair point David makes, isn't it? We're not seeing a lot of variety. We're not looking at a lot of body work, not looking at the hooks. We are seeing more of the same, and it's working, so why would you change it?
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, when you're against tough guys, they can brace themselves for the straight punches like this here. But this is where the left hook would do the job, catch him in the chin. This is where the left hook, I think, is the weapon they should be using. When a tough fighter can see the right hand coming straight, you know, you brace your shoulder muscles, your neck muscles, and you can take the punches. But doing that, I have to commend him. It's a good performance. You know, his control, his concentration, he's taking virtually nothing back.
Joshua needs to try not to telegraph his punches as much as he's doing here. You can see the right hand coming. That's why Breazeale, with his slow reflexes, is able, up until this point, to brace it and take the shot on the glove. You know, he needs to, there you go. But Joshua needs to mix it up a little bit, throw a few more combinations, put them together.
Round 7 then. Breazeale starting to up the tempo of his own work. And that's what he gets in return, a 3-punch combination upstairs that rocks the head back. And then Joshua goes to work and puts him on the floor.
When you saw Breazeale's head but not back with the punch, that's when you know he was really hurt. He didn't have the neck muscles that tense for that one, and that's just knocked the fight over. Job's almost over.
Can Joshua get the finish here in round 7? Everybody on their feet. Breazeale fighting for his life now, but he's down again, and it's all over. Alacosta's waved it off. He's got nothing left. Anthony Joshua does it again. Still world champion.
Well, that was everything we wanted tonight. We wanted a few rounds. We wanted to see Joshua having to work against someone who wasn't here to quit. And I thought he did an excellent job round after round. You can have little nitpicky little criticisms here and there, but over the piece, he's got a real tough guy out of there, and I think he did it in a real professional manner.
And what was interesting to me there, David, it came straight after Breazeale put a bit of pressure and landed some shots of his own. He came back with that. Three-punch combination that softened him up.
The bit of confidence that Breazeale got from that exchange that he threw, he landed a couple of shots on Joshua. I think that was probably his downfall, because he then started mixing it with Joshua. And obviously, you don't want to mix it with someone like Anthony Joshua, who punches as hard as he does, because the shots that landed on Breazeale were clean shots to the chin. And
see that one, David, that knocked his head back? That was when he didn't see it coming, he wasn't braced for it, and I think that knocked a lot of the resistance out of him.
Definitely.
He saw his head getting rolled back on his shoulders.
Yeah. To telegraphing his shots a little bit, when you've got an opponent who's basically out on their feet, you can load up with the shots. Joshua's doing that type of load up early on in the fight when his opponent was still fresh, and against a certain guy who can move their head well, those shots will never land. But against the opponent he had tonight, Breazeale, is basically a punch-perfect performance. There's not much really he did wrong there.
No, there's nothing you go back and fault, is there? I mean,
no.
You could look at it as saying, well, you weren't going to get this fella out of there with one punch. He just kept on the pressure, kept on applying good, solid shots, and basically broke him up.
Yeah, but I'm just glad, you know, we got a fight, we got an event tonight. We didn't get it last time. So this feels like a world title fight now. It feels like a defence of a world title. That was good. I say a spectacle.
And it's a fight both will learn from as well. Joshua will take a lot from.
A defence of a world title. That was good. I say a spectacle.
And it's a fight both will learn from as well. Joshua will take a lot from this, and Breazeale was a...
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute, 1 second. Round number 7. The winner by knockout victory. His record now, 17 fights, 17 victories, 17 knockouts. He is still the undefeated IBF heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, it's shooting the money. So you come, I don't care. I'll put it up. I'm riding it. Yeah. Skepto. Send it out to rebound X, nothing long. Yo. Yeah, you see the top 4 crews in the game, I'm in there. If you don't like me,
All smiles then for Anthony Joshua and his team into the 7th round for only the 2nd time. But never worried, never bothered. And as Jim and David said, well, Jim said it, and David agreed, certainly. Pretty much punch perfect, a lot learned, never really out of second gear. Took his time, didn't panic, didn't rush.
Yeah, that's what I liked, and I liked the fact that he really took nothing back in return. Okay, a few, the longer the fight went, he shipped a couple of shots here and there, but his concentration, his defensive boxing, when you consider he didn't have a chance to practice that in previous fights, now it was a good performance all the way around.
Let's hear from the champ with Andy Scott.